welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium, as we'll see a team from the American, the UMass Minutemen, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Blue Hens will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UMass's offense will get the first swing of the game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
To the air on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Minutemen come to the line on third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. UMass quickly back to the line.
First down for the offense.
It's a draw. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it into the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Blue Hens offense will go to work for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get
picked off. What a play to set him up. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
First and
This
10.
offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Reads it, fires complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up second down.
Got it in the middle, it's Harbor. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pulls it in, it's Meadows. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Scanning the field, it's Landry. Looking left. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Blue Hens!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And they tacked on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. USF rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Tampa. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Drake. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. UMass quickly back to the line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Delaware. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. There's set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Forced out of the pocket. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Running to Green. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
He's got it on the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. UMass quickly back to the line.
Tackle is made at the 40-yard line.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Got it in the middle. It's Drake. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. UMass now faces a 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he added the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on 1st down from the 30. Looking downfield, it's Landry. The screen, he's got wheels. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Brings up 2nd down. That's the end.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Blue Hens really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Rides the back and leaves it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try to pop the draw. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. UMass lines up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. A little release to the back. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down. Nestled just inside that right upright, and they've regained the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Blue Hens will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. UMass quickly back to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Now they'll run the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. UMass has a long, long way to go here on third down. Gets it to him on the screen. There he goes. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Landry. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Blue Hens! A great catch and run for 6.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Virginia Tech is in front. They've played awfully well today. And while there's no Michael Vick out there, this group is fighting. They're up by a field goal over Temple. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to fire. The screen, he can go. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the big fella to the corner. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football.
Breaks into the open.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Now the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Gets it out fast. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. They try to pop a run on the draw. Kept it on the ground on 3rd down. Picked up 5 yards, but it'll still be 4th and 1. Ball's at the 29. They'll keep the offense out there and go for it. Trying to keep the drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Looking to pass. It's Landry. Hauls it in.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Card in the backfield. It's Meadows. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Delaware! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on third down. Got it behind the line. It's straight. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Let's see what he can do with it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. To the air, it's Landry. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man on the right. Turning it on. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Sets up the screen, and he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He's got it on the run, and they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. The Blue Hens will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They want to throw it. Touchdown, Delaware! Fired in from the red zone for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Looking for a man, it's Landry. Quickly to the tight end. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. And the Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the catch. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Gives it on the option. Finding an escape route. Oh, he smashes his way through again. 10. Touchdown, Blue Hens. And the punishment has been extended.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The UMass offense returns to the field. Snags a quick pass on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Blue Hens have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Leaves it with the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Second down coming up.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Got the back over the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. The play action fake. They're working that left side. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Looking to throw, it's Landry. It's complete.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Now on the option. Now the toss. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Blue Hens are threatening on 1st and goal. They want to run this quarterback. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Delaware.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oklahoma State is ahead early in Stillwater, but that's not exactly Barry Sanders or Thurman Thomas out there. This game is a long way from over. They're up by a field goal over Pittsburgh. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. UMass comes to the line facing second and short. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Surging forward on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. They kick it away on fourth down. He's got it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Looking for a man. It's Landry. Using the quick game. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Now, fourth down.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Makes a grab past the marker. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Meadows. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Blue Hens come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Meadows. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete, looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. It's complete on the right side. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Hens! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
They'll run the sneak for it. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds this big tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Fires left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Plenty of options here. Run or pass on 3rd down right around midfield. He'll do it himself. 1st down and more. There he goes. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. They go to the draw. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Intercepted to stop the threat.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Got a man. It's Harbor. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Delaware. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The UMass offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
UMass has a long, long way to go here on 3rd down. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
UMass will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Meadows.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Landry. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Smart move to keep it on the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
At the 16-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Wide receiver going in motion. A first down run on the doorstep. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Duke was able to cap off a close one in Durham with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got out of trouble and throws. The pass is incomplete and 1 second is left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.